So here we have postmodernism as a pure theory. Now, postmodernism as a theory, we know it's characterized by choice, diversity, risk, and uncertainty. So individuals are no longer fixed into roles, relationships, and path in life have more diversity. The meta-narratives of modern life, like class, gender, ethnicity, have been replaced by pick and mix culture, fluidity, and hybrid identities. So postmodernism is a very big shift from what we've done in the past. So modern theories are seen as no longer useful for explaining the postmodern world that we live in now. The one-size-fits-all approaches in education, in family life, all outdated. So the main thing we need to be aware of here is that change has occurred. Now, if we think about the theory as a whole, postmodernism sort of is a very different theory. All the other theories we've covered, functionalism, Marxism, feminism, New Right, interactionism, all exist in the modern era. So they've all taken place between 1900s and 1980s. Postmodernism is taking place in the 1980s onwards. And I think with postmodernism, we do need to recognise technology has had a massive impact, particularly, I think, in the last 20 years or so. If you look at this technology timeline, obviously the 1980s when postmodernism began, technology was very basic, whereas now it's far more developed and far more involved in our lives. So postmodernism, even in itself, there's a lot of diversity and a bit of difference between early postmodern thinkers and more later thinkers. Now, the key theories we've got, I mean, postmodernism is about choice, diversity, as we've already said, and this is a main running theme. So we've got Beck and Gernsheim, who talk about individuation thesis. So traditional bonds of family and connections have declined, and now we're more focused on our self and consumption, particularly when it comes to family relationships, educational achievement, religious beliefs, and actions. In terms of family, contraception, IVF has, changing role of women has had a big impact on family structures, and it fits this individuation. Religion, we talk about the growth of self-religion, secular spirituality, spiritual shoppers, all contributing here. Giddens talks about how relationships have changed, again, focusing on that individuation. So the ideas of confluent love, romantic love, plastic sexuality have all changed the notion of family life, but also relationships with other people. Beck is a key thinker as well. Beck talks a lot about risk society. With the greater choice and freedom we have in society now, we have more risk. And again, Beck is talking about family life, but we can expand it to look at other areas of education. In religion, there's greater risk. And what Beck does talk about a lot of these, particularly in terms of families, this idea of a zombie category. So the idea that we see the family or social class or ethnicity, gender as categories that are still significant in our identity and how we interact with other people. And actually, he argues that they are dead. They're no longer used. They're no longer relevant, but we still argue that they are in terms of politics, family, education, religion, and crime. And last bit is new, is hyperreality and simulacra. And this is about media-saturated society. So the idea that so much of our interaction, particularly now we're in the later stage of modern society, so much of our interaction is online through social media. So Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. We present ourselves constantly to others through social media. And what the argument here for hyperreality and simulacra is that these are not true reflections of the world. They're filtered, tweaked, cropped, adapted snapshots of perfect moments of a day, and they ignore the other 23 hours and 59 minutes where things may not be as great or going wrong. So our lives are a false presentation of what they really are, and that's what hyperreality is. So we start to believe the false reality, the hyperreality, through the media presentations, and that then changes our understanding of the world. So often it can create, again, come back to risk, the idea that life doesn't live up to what we believe it should be or could be because of social media. So postmodernism is what we're familiar with. We've seen it a lot. I know a lot of these arguments link back to family because the key arguments are the same. It's about choice, diversity, fluidity, flexibility, and change. And thanks for watching.